Hey, welcome to Wagwan Apps, and today we're going to have a review of the LG Urbane, the first Urbane. I know there's a second edition out, but we're looking at the first one. It's been out for practically a year now. I think it came out second half of 2015, around July, August or something like that. And it was basically an evolution of the LG G Watch R. So you can see there's two colors that it comes in. We have the rose gold color with brown leather straps. You can see that, the LG Urbane, pretty sick, yeah. And then we have the silver version, which has a black leather strap, and you can see it's actually running as well. Yeah, there you go. So this watch, I mean, it was a follow-on from the LG G Watch R, which was the first fully round watch. And I know the Motorola 360 is a kind of round watch, but it has that flat tire thing where, you know, the line or a bezel at the bottom, a flat bezel. It's kind of silly, to be honest. So this is probably the second roundest watch you could get, other than the previous LG. And it came with standard specs, 4 gig of RAM, 4 gig of memory, so you can put my MP3s on there, blah blah blah. 512 gig of RAM, for example, 512 mega RAM, I should say. Snapdragon 400 quad core 1.2 gig processor. It's got a PLED screen with a reasonably good resolution of 320 by 320 pixels, and it's pretty nifty, to be honest, and I actually do really like it. And one of the things I do like about it is that it's a fully circular display rather than the Motorola 360, which had you know, the flat tire, as I said. It's IP67 rated, which means it's dust proof, splash proof. I mean, on the specs it says, you know, 30 minutes of 1 meter of water, but I probably wouldn't try it, to be honest. I wouldn't risk it unless it was IP68 certified like the Smartwatch 3. But like I said, it was an evolution from the LG G Watch R, which was a steel casing, and but it was black with black leather straps as well, and it was actually pretty sick watching. You can see the review of that we've done in the past. This one came with, you know, a heart rate monitor. It has also Wi-Fi built in, like most of the smartwatches nowadays. I think with this one it had to be enabled via an update. But other than that, it's pretty much the same as the G Watch R, except for the styling of it. It's the same kind of dimensions, but we have this silver case, which makes it look more realistic, more like a normal watch. And you can see that I've got a really nice fascia running on it. I'll talk about the faces in another video, but this is one of my favorites, and it suits this watch so much. And I keep rotating it so you can have a good look at the quality of the watch. The leather straps feel like a normal watch. They feel solid, they feel sturdy. The actual face and the casing of the watch is solid metal. It feels solid. So you know, you get the impression that it's the real deal. And when you wear it and stuff like that, it looks the part. I've seen a lot of these watches with metal straps, or in this case gold straps or rose gold straps. Personally, I'm not a fan of the color of this. I'm not really a gold kind of wearer or rose gold kind of wearer, so I'd go with the silver one that you can see there. But like I said, it's been out for over a year now, or about a year now. I think it came out in July. I'm not sure. You guys, I'm sure, will correct me on that. And even now, it's still probably one of the top 5 or top 6 smartwatches you can get. When it first came out, it was around 200 plus. Now you can get this brand new, either one, for around 150. We're talking in pounds sterling, so we're talking about, you know, 150 for this. I mean, I got this one off eBay, and it was virtually brand new off eBay for 60 quid. Now, because what it is a lot of people are getting these on free upgrades or whatever, and they don't really want them, they don't want to wear them, they're not techies like me, for example, so they just flog them on eBay. And I got this for 60 quid. You believe that? And this one, you know, I got off eBay for about 80 quid. But normally, even on eBay, they're going for around 100 plus, between 100 plus 150. From Argos, you can probably get this for about 130, 150. I can't remember the exact price, but it is actually a really good buy for a smartwatch. And you can see, I mean, look how Look how good the display is, and that's running in ambient mode right now. That's why the ticker's about to freeze. There you go, ambient mode. So even then, it has a pretty good display. So I'm not a fan of watches where when in ambient mode you just see like two hands. I'd rather it look like a real watch. So I'd like to see the full display. So I have them on full ambient mode settings, and they say you put it on, the basic setting, for example, just to show the hands and not the rest of the, the detail of the dial to save battery. But this thing, right, this watch lasts me practically for 2 days running on full ambient mode. So 2 days is pretty good for a smartwatch, to be honest. And most people charge their phone once a night, for example. I charge this once every 2 days, and it survives even on 10%. This thing still runs, and it's fully connected to my phone, for example, and it just keeps ticking along. I don't know what else to say about it other than I do really love it. The build quality on this is amazing. It feels solid, sturdy, and I would recommend this simply because of the build quality and the way it feels, but also because it's actually a lot cheaper now. I mean, most people would say right now the best smartwatch you can get is probably the Hawaii W1, but that's like 200 plus. It's a lot of money for a watch. It's like 200 plus, 250 in most retail outlets. Some are even selling it at 300 quid, whereas this is half the price. This doesn't have a speaker. It doesn't have NFC. Well, NFC is a bit useless until Android Pay pull out a full update for Android Pay, so you can actually use it to pay for your Oyster card and the wireless payments and stuff. It doesn't have GPS built in like the Sony Smartwatch 3, but trust me, it runs wicked. In general, for everyday usage, it is a pretty good watch. It looks the part. You can wear it with your suit, your shirt, all that jazz for work. And when you get bored, you can just change the face to something else, whatever you like. So and that's one of the reasons I love the Android watches with all these smartwatches. You can just change the face. You see I just switched it over to something else. This is the weather watch face that I've got. You can download this from Google Play. I'll do a review on some watch faces later on, but yeah, this is probably my most favorite watch. And like I said, I got this for 80 quid and all the stickers and everything was still on it, and I got it off eBay. And you can see it does look pretty slick, right? So I would definitely recommend this. The specs are pretty bog standard like most smartwatches. Most of them run Snapdragon 400s. And I'm also reading on the LG website that there is an Android 2.0 update coming out for this anytime soon. There was an update about a month ago with some security things and this and that, but it looks like that they will do a full Android 2.0 update for this watch. So that would be really good. I'm not sure when exactly that's coming. But that would be so cool to have that. But anyway, there you go. There's my 2 pence worth. This has been out for a year, like I said, and it's still one of the best smartwatches you can get. And I actually love it to bits. I wear this practically every other day to work, so it's pretty sick. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please tune into the next one.